Hello, everyone. Welcome back for series number 2. I'm Lakeisha Purchase, the Ward 5 Alderwoman, and I'm here today with President Zummo from the Springfield Fire Department, Local 37.
Thank you for having us tonight, Alderwoman Purchase. It's fantastic to be here. I know we just recently installed about 200 smoke detectors here in Springfield, and we have some more news in regards to smoke detectors and a new law coming January 1st, 2023.
Yeah, so speaking of the new law that's taking effect in 2023, what can you tell us about the smoke detectors that have to be installed?
Okay, the new law states that new smoke detectors have to have a 10-year sealed battery. If you've recently put smoke detectors in your home, you can keep them until their life expectancy is over. However, when that time comes, you will need to replace them with a 10-year sealed battery smoke detector. You can look at the back panel on your smoke detector or your CO detector, and it will tell you when it was manufactured, and it should have a date of expiration.
So, President Zummo, what I love about the recent program that we did where we installed smoke detectors, even though people had their own smoke detectors and said it might have been put in 2 or 3 months ago, when you explained to them this same exact process, people were so willing to allow us to come in their homes and install those smoke detectors.
Correct.
And that's why we want to encourage you all that if you missed us, no worries. You can call the Springfield Fire Department, and President Zummo is going to tell you how you can get in contact with us so that you can get a smoke detector installed.
Yes, ma'am. You can call the Springfield Fire Department Fire Safety Division Monday through Friday, regular business hours at area code 217-789-2170.
And so I wanted to ask a little bit about how can you tell a smoke detector from a carbon monoxide, or if it's a combination?
Okay. Generally, when you buy them, they will clearly say it's a combination, or it is a smoke detector or a carbon monoxide detector. The thing that is important to remember that is if you get a combination, you don't necessarily place them in the same area that you may normally put a smoke detector in. You want to keep your carbon monoxide detector around like your furnace areas, hot water heaters, kitchens, etc. It's important to know that any home that's not all electric, in other words, you have natural gas, a wood burning fireplace, a gas burning fireplace, a gas furnace, or even a gas water heater, you will need to have a carbon monoxide detector in your home for your own safety.
Got you. One thing I do want to tell you is I typically never tell when something bad happens to me, but I was grateful to have my carbon monoxide with my alarm system and my smoke detector because I had about 6 eggs on the stove, and I left to go get gas and get food and forgot about it. And the Springfield Fire Department called me because my house was getting ready to be on fire. I had eggs everywhere. So I just want to strongly encourage you. Sometimes we get so busy that we'll take a smoke detector down and say, oh, I'm going to go get a battery and replace it this week, and we forget about it. So please give us a call if you need a smoke detector.
Yes, ma'am, you're absolutely correct. About 60% of all fire deaths occur because there's no working smoke detector. So it is critical.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Josh Banks. I'm a member of the Springfield Fire Fighters Local 37. I'm happy to be joining Lakeisha on location today as we're talking about smoke detector installs. The new legislation that will be effective January 1st, 2023 is going to require that all smoke detectors installed in the future are going to move to a battery-operated unit that has a 10-year sealed battery versus this battery-operated unit that has a replaceable battery. So, as you can see, we're taking down this old detector with this old 9-volt, and we're going to replace it with a sealed unit that is going to be good for 10 years. So I'll go ahead and put this up here. We install smoke detectors because 60% of fatalities occur in houses without working smoke detectors. So one of the last steps that we go ahead and do after we install a smoke detector is we want to test the system. So these first alarms are going to be the alarms that are used when the actual smoke detector is going off. That means there's smoke in your house. These 4 rapid beeps in succession mean that there's carbon monoxide present that is very deadly, and so that's going to be something that you want to be aware of. When you hear those 4 beeps, you want to get out. As we said, it's very easy for us to get these installed. In fact, if you call our fire safety division at 217-789-2170, we'd be happy to set up an appointment for some of your local 37 firefighters to come out and install smoke detectors, combination detectors in your house and make sure you're safe, because
safety is no accident.
There's a lot of lives that have been lost because people don't tend to change their batteries and place it back up. So this is one of the main reasons we're here tonight, is to encourage you to give the Springfield Fire Department a call if you need help with installing that smoke detector, or if you don't have one and you need them to bring a new one out. They will do it at no charge to you. So I want to thank you again for coming out and hanging out with me tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having us. And as a reminder, I do want to point out that if you do live in a rental property, you should contact the property manager or the owner, because they are required to put those in for you.
And what do we do if we can't get them to put one up?
Well, you can still call fire safety and we'll still be happy to come out and help you, but they are required to have those in rental properties, just as an FYI.
Well, thank you, President Zummo. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you very much. Have a happy new year and be safe.